Well, we've got some terrific basketball in store for you tonight. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Now here's Lillard. Pass to Robinson. Over to the wing. Cousins comes with the double team. Brooklyn pulls it in. Well, the painted area is really where Mitchell Robinson thrives, Doris.
BA, he might be the best offensive rebounder in the game, and his ability to do that helps teams win on the margins. He's also a menace on the defensive end, a massive presence at the rim.
The shot by Lillard, no good. To the inside. Gordon with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. Pass to Lillard. Back to Daniels. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Get it, young fella. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools, showing his hops on that one.
It's stolen by Daniels. Inside. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Ooh, ripped away. Here's McGrady. Good work defensively by Cousins.
But the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
Here's Anthony. Robinson with the block.
Rim protection at its finest. Mitchell Robinson, such a presence.
New York making a switch here. Let's go with a three. Takes a step back. 5 to shoot. The fader. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
Daniels left side. Gordon outside. Back to Daniels. Here's DeSumo. New York again can't hit.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
Anthony. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
You know, the ability to seize the opportunity, see the daylight, get that position, and Melo, one of the best to ever do it.
Here's McGrady. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Those who worked with Nets coach Jordi Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it." Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Up top, Cousins. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2. Knicks leading by 3. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for Nets.
Here's McGrady. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Anthony misses. Now Daniels. Pass to McGrady. Down low. And Lopez gets it to go.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Now here's Anthony. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game. Here's DeSumo. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. DeSumo's got 5. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for New York?
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Pass to Daniels. Here's DeSumo. Driving inside. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. For 3, Anthony. Rebounded by Daniels.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's foul number 2 for him.
Now you have to be a little bit more cautious on the defensive end. That's his 2nd, and there's a long way to go.
Here's McGrady. There's the triple. It's stolen by Okongwu.
Just a great play on D to throw him off the shot and force a turnover.
.27 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Connects from downtown. 10 points for him.
Well, you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
Pass to McGrady. Puts up a 3. The shot off that time. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Knicks out in front, up by 12. Quarter.
Brooklyn 8.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Knicks team out there.
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Offensive rebound. There's a whistle. That goes on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Brooklyn on D. A 12-point game. DeSumo, right side. 4 on the clock. Yes, sir! You can count on Dame from deep. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players. So if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
To the paint. Oubre on the wing. Lillard with the ball. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. Nets trail by 15. Williamson inside. It's hauled in by Robinson.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
To the middle. Out to Lillard. Second chance shot. Got a hand on it.
The aggressive defense by DeMarcus Cousins, not content to just alter it. Send it back.
That was some by-the-book basketball. Blocks the shot, gets out in transition, and finishes strong.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. On target from range. Lillard's got 6 points in the quarter.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Shots good by Henderson.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. Left side, Oubre. tipped. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. And there's the foul. It's on Ayo Dosunmu. That's his first foul of the game. So the Nets making a switch here. And Cousins throws it down.
This is what keeps Cousins' percentages up. The gimmies. My goodness.
Lillard deciding where to go with it. Pass to Robinson. Now here's Lillard. He's got 6. Santos. Off target from 3-point range. Out to the right wing. Here's Henderson. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
To the inside. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Well, Oubre has the kind of athleticism that makes that an easy play.
You look at the career of Damian Lillard. He's provided some unforgettable moments, Graham.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. And I remember you were on the phone for one of those moments. That unfathomable series-ending buzzer beater he hit against the Thunder.
Henderson hits them both.
Well, this guy's so crafty. Once he catches the defender a little bit out of position, it's a very good bet he's going to get some free throws.
Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Long arms, tremendous athleticism, and pursuit of the basketball. Mitchell Robinson working the glass right now.
The drive by Henderson. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Here's Daniels. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
To the paint. And here's Cousins. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Comes up empty down low.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
Here's Lillard. There's contact, but Lillard slipped through.
Boy, slow start for him out of the gates, but you can feel that rhythm building.
Henderson scanning the floor. No good from outside. New York leading by 14. Lillard right side. Over Christie. And it's New York scoring again.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Henderson with it. Now guarded by Daniels. Henderson outside. It's stolen by Daniels. Fast break, New York. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It'll be on Zion Williamson.
It's a problem trying to deal with the athleticism of Aaron Gordon. You've got to be more careful as a defender.
And after trading away a lot of their top veteran players, the Nets going young, Doris.
Well, they are, B.A., and the rumor, though, says that they are looking to try to rebuild quickly. It's obviously a big market, New York City. And let's remember, free agency is a viable avenue to improve. And once they collect enough young assets, things can turn quickly.
And stolen by Anthony. Deflects the pass. Rejected by Lopez.
Well, Lopez twice on the pipes. He has the length to do this every time on the defensive end.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jenkins misses. Nets trail by 13. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Oh, it's blocked by Lopez. Shoots from the baseline. Okongwu with the rebound. Here's quickly. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. There are far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
Nets trailed by 11. Pass to Anthony. Back to quickly. Shot clock at 6. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez. Here's Jenkins. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony.
Boy, that is how you protect the rim. That is A-plus defense.
Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits.
Third straight miss to start the half. Ouch.
Doubled by Caruso. That's tipped. All by himself. Jumps up. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, just superb work in the open floor. Caruso has a sense and understanding of where to be in these situations.
Lopez for 3. Pure from three-point range. Lopez has got his second bucket of the night. It's quickly with a drive. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Okongwu. For 3, Anthony. McGrady grabs a miss.
Boy, a brutal start to the half. 1 for their first 5 attempts.
Now Lopez. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
ABA. The NBA understands its future is electronic. Commissioner Adam Silver said the vast majority of people consume us through media, not in person. Our social media audience is the highest of any league and continuing to grow exponentially. So there's no lack of interest in this game. Back to you guys.
It's a beautiful thing. Okay, Allie, good stuff. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul.
Inside. Knocked away. And stolen by Anthony.
I don't know if he's just forcing things, but after one miscue in the first half, he's been a mistake waiting to happen since.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Nets trailed by 9. Down low. Here's Caruso.
Oh, my goodness. Take a flight, Mr. Caruso.
Lillard outside. Pass to Robinson. New York working the ball around now. 6 to shoot. Here's Daniels to the right side. Here's McGrady. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. McGrady's got 6 points.
Even though he's young, Daniels tends to make the right decisions with the ball in his hands.
And he gets that one.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Primarily seen as a scorer, Emmanuel Quickley's defense is often overlooked, Doris.
It is, BA, and I think the first thing about his defensive effort is important, right? He works very hard. His navigation over screens. He's very quick with his rotation. He's a really long, rangy athlete. Couldn't agree more about being overlooked defensively.
There's the double with Okongwu. Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Yeah, Mitchell Robinson knows who he is. A vertical spacer. What a pretty dunk.
Tries the spin move. Back to quickly. Picked up by Kongwu. Robinson with the block.
Well, this is the special aspect of Mitchell Robinson. That rim protection, that ability to send it back. Look out.
And it's Lillard penetrating. Misses again. Just 4 for 10 from the floor. Here's Anthony. Off target at the rim.
How about this? He cannot find his rhythm in this period. This has been tough sledding.
Pass to Lillard. Takes the 3. Unable to get that one.
Boy, the team doing pretty well despite his offensive struggles right now.
And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's foul number 2 for him. So the Nets making a switch here. Here's Anthony. McGrady grabs a miss.
Boy, his struggles this quarter is not helping them right now. They may need to start going to somebody else on the offensive end.
Pass to Daniels. Double team on Lillard. Back to Daniels. The rebound by the Nets. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
1:02 left in the third quarter. Lillard fires away from way outside. Misses the deep three-point attempt. And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs a review with his guys. Nets trail by 7. Henderson outside. Caruso outside. Pass to Williamson. Henderson for 3. The shot no good. And so Lillard will bring it up for the New York Knicks. 17 points was their biggest margin. And Lopez gets it to go.
Brook Lopez never stops working, especially inside where he has been a force.
Henderson for 3. And it's Dosunmu with a rebound. Knicks leading by 9. Lillard outside. Tries to break his ice. And so it's the New York Knicks. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Appearing in control, but could still use a little more of a push to feel. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And New York has possession. They've got a 9-point lead. Pass to Lopez. Here's Dosunmu. And here's Oubre from the arc. Rebound Brooklyn. Henderson with it. Oubre picks him up to the paint. Williamson. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. Kelly Oubre picks one up. Well, Grant, how do you slow down Zion Williamson?
Oh, glad I didn't have to, B.A. Obviously, you've got to play him for the drive and keep him in front of you. And when he gets anywhere near the paint, you have to bring the help.
I'll tell you, this is not a game he'll want to individually remember, but they are positioned to close this thing out.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
He's so energetic on the drive. Henderson manages to put the defense in a bad spot.
So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Here's Lillard. Rebounded by Cousins. Nets trailed by 5. Outside Christie. Launches a 3. He can't hit that time. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Here's Daniels. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. He buries it from 3.
Well, after knocking down a couple in the first half, that's his first triple here in the second.
Henderson outside. They grab their own miss. From downtown. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Yeah, something Henderson is still working on. Getting his three-point shot to be a little more consistent.
Pass to McGrady. And again, New York with the triple.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And here's Cousins. Now here's Christie. Lillard right side. No good on the 3.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordi Fernandez's huddle. And Coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And they pick up 2. McGrady's got 5 points in the quarter. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And let's give them credit to the shot blocking on display. They set the tone early and have kept the pressure on defensively.
And so Henderson will bring it up for Brooklyn. Trailing by 10. Nice shot by Christie.
Here in the second half, you see they've gone to the long ball to try to keep up.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Pass to Lopez. No good with the triple. Nets trail by 7. Henderson with it. Now guarded by Daniels. Now Henderson. Clock at 6. Shakes him. Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that?
You can see that Melo knew how important it was to get the score there, and he just imposed his will on everyone else.
Here's Lillard. Outside Gordon. Here's McGrady. Oh, deflected. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Nets trail by 5. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. The Knicks making a switch here. Three on the clock. Here's the pick. Anthony. Oh, no good on the layup. New York leading by 5. Lillard outside. Double team on Lillard. It's stolen by Henderson. In transition. Here comes Brooklyn. On the wing, Christie. And he drives in. Oh, the stuff!
And that could really be the game-changing moment.
I agree. What a turn of events.
If anyone wants to know where the momentum turned, that may have been it right there.
No debate there. He got hammered.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
Big free throws right there to make this a 2-possession game.
Henderson. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
Key points from Henderson. Stepping up. Scoop, young man, scoop.
Lillard. Lillard fights through the contact.
It's game time. Whenever this team needs a big shot, he knows how to get one.
The drive by Henderson.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
Oh, my goodness! Cocked it back and fired it home!
The stakes don't shake Lillard at all. He stays cool and finds the clutch basket.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Trying here to put the game out of reach.
And that's why it's important to play this one smart.
Christie with a steal. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And he slams it home.
When everything clicks for Henderson, you're going to see a lot of nights like this.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Here's Daniels. Lillard outside. Just 5 to shoot. He shoots! Oh, wow. Unable to get off a shot. They'll turn it over. Very unfortunate time there to pick up a shot clock violation. And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
And a 3 would tie it up. If they have to make one extra pass to get a better shot, they probably have just enough time to do that.
Anthony!